So these are some gender prediction tests that I used during my pregnancy to help me determine what my baby would be before I knew what she was. However, now I know it's a girl, so I'm going to tell you what the tests I did were and whether it was accurate or not. So Mother's Instinct technically isn't a gender prediction test, but rumor has it Mother knows best, and that they usually have the feeling of what their baby is, and it's usually accurate, or it claims to be accurate. So, my mother's instinct from the very beginning, I thought she was a girl. I have no idea why. And for a while, I just said, I felt like she was a girl. There was no reason to it. I just thought she was a girl. And then I started thinking about it and second guessing myself, and I'm like, why am I having this feeling? Why do I feel like it's a girl? And I determined that the only reason I felt that way was because we were more prepared for a girl, because we had a name picked out, and maybe that's the reason why, or I didn't know. So then I'm like, well, maybe I don't know. But I felt from the beginning that it was a girl. So that would be accurate. The needle or wedding ring gender prediction method is, what you need for it is a needle or a wedding ring and a string or something to attach it to. And how it works is you take, let me demonstrate it for you since this is an easy one. I have my engagement ring right here because my fingers have swelled up and it doesn't really fit as well as it used to. But you would take it and attach it to a string or something, and you would dang it over the belly. And if it swayed like this, you don't move your hand. But if it swayed like this, it would be a boy result. And if it went around in a circle, it would be a girl result. But you're supposed to just lay there and do it, and whatever it naturally does. Would be the result. So, I did that, and it went around in circles, and so it was a girl result. And then I didn't trust myself, so I made my fiance do it, and again, it was a girl result. So the Chinese gender predictor is a chart that determines your baby's gender based upon what your Chinese lunar age is and your Chinese lunar month. It looks similar to this. And nowadays they have them all over the internet. Like, all you have to do is Google Chinese gender predictor or something like that, and it'll come up, and you just enter in your birthday, and you can either choose the month that you conceived or the day that you conceived, or there's ways to do it where you just enter in your due date and it calculates that for you, and it automatically converts it to the lunar month in which you conceived and your Chinese lunar age, and then you just line them up or whatever, and it determines what your baby is. So my age when I conceived was 19, and the Chinese lunar age for that, I believe, was 22, and the month that I conceived was February, and I don't know what the Chinese lunar month for that is, if that changed or not, but when taking the 19 and going down and taking the month, or the 22, because that's my Chinese age, and going together, they meet and intersect, and it is a girl result. So that worked. When you Google Chinese gender chart, there are ones that come up now that are already converted for you. So all you have to do is enter in your current age and the month that you conceived. And you don't have to worry about converting it to the Chinese age or anything like that. And that's the picture that I showed you. It is that version where you don't have to convert it or anything. And you just line up your results, or you line up your numbers and you get your result. Determining the baby's gender by the baby's heart rate. The rule for that is if the baby's heart rate is 139 or below, it's a boy. And if it's 140 or above, it's a girl. Almost my entire pregnancy, it was always 140 or above. It was 147, 158, 168, 153, just a whole bunch, usually around the 150s. But so it's always been above 140. So that's a girl result. There are also a whole bunch of old wives' tales that aren't very accurate at all, but they're fun to try. And so some of those are the way you're carrying. If you're carrying high, then it's a girl, and if you're carrying low, it's a boy. I don't know how I'm carrying. Lots of people say I'm carrying high, but there's been a few that say I'm carrying low. So I guess majority of the people say I'm carrying high, so that would be a girl result, which would be accurate. It also goes by your craving. If you're craving lots of sweet, then it's a girl, and if you're craving lots of sour things, then it's a boy. I haven't craved much at all, so that hasn't really worked for me. I've craved water, and I've craved mashed potatoes and salty and things like that. But so I don't know how that worked for me. If you break out during pregnancy, then you are carrying a girl, because I guess the legend is that the girl is stealing the mother's beauty and causing her to break out. So I have broken out a lot during this pregnancy, and I guess that would be a girl result. Another one is based upon morning sickness. If you have lots of morning sickness in the first trimester or throughout your pregnancy, then it's a girl. And if you have little or no morning sickness, then it's a boy. And I've had no morning sickness at all, so that would be a boy result, which is inaccurate. And then there's also, I guess, a legend from the Mayans. It states that you determine the mother's age during conception and the year during conception. And if they are both even or odd, if both of them are both even and both of them are both odd, then it would be a girl result. And if one is even and one is odd, then it would be a boy result. So, I was 19 when I was conceived, which is an odd number, and I conceived in 2011, which again is odd. So that would be two odd results, resulting in a girl result. So that would be accurate. So the majority of all of these determined that I was having a girl. However, I believe there were a few boy results in there. Who knows if these are accurate? It was all for fun. And I am having a little girl as far as the ultrasound shows. So, we set it all up in pink and very girly. And we'll be having a girl soon, hopefully. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.